Alright guys, it's time to talk about Alchemy Pay on the channel once again. Now I want to jump into the Fed topic here really quickly, guys. Now I'm looking in Moodix. This is a very special measurement website, and you can see that basically it measures news, guys. And the more, the higher the number we can say, the more negative or positive it is. So for example, 0.07, this is, negative news. But not too great. Now, when you get a 0.1 or above, whether it's positive or negative, I would say that's pretty serious. So you can see much of this is more positive today, though. You can see 0.25. That's huge, guys. Here 0.1725. That's really excellent. Now, we did have no cut today. That was minus 0.1625, so that's quite negative. But overall, this is pretty much positive, though, from this Fed meeting today. So anyways, the next thing that was really positive was Powell did say that the banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers. And basically, you saw quite a run-up on altcoins and things like this right after he said that. I'm not up massively. I'm only up about $1,000 or so at the moment. But hey, I think this is going to trend up over time. I think tomorrow will be another up day. But yeah, anyways, let's take a quick look here at ACH, guys. Now, I think I made a video on this a couple days ago on the 27th of January. When it broke through two of these, Fibonacci levels, but basically found itself rejected, came back down, almost touched the bottom of this Fibonacci here, or the top of this orange one, as we can say, and got kind of a bounce here. Now, it is trying to break through this Fibonacci level at the moment, and that is about, 3.57 cents, let's say. And let's see if we can get a bullish engulfing candle. Now, to do that, we got to get above about, let's say, 3.8 cents at the moment. So now I want to jump on to the RSI here and take a look at it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much strength this has. Now, we're looking at this on a daily time frame. Keep that in mind, guys. At the moment, yeah, trending to the upside with the RSI here. Just under overbought here on the Stochs, so it's still okay, guys. Still okay. Let me go back to the weekly here. That looks excellent, actually trending up on both, and this is really low Stoch RSI, so that is good. Now, so longer term time frames, excellent still. 4-hour time frames, this looks really good on the Stoch RSI, and it is not overbought yet on RSI, so good. 1 hour. Looking good here, guys. It is pointed to the downside, though, with the RSI, although it's pointed up with Stoch, so that's fine. Now, for fun, let's take a look at the 15-minute. Pointed a little bit down on both, but it is, kind of in neutral territory. So maybe in the really, really short term, guys, you might see somewhat of a pullback here, kind of like it's doing now. Nothing major, I think. And like I said, these longer term time frames, they are looking really good. So yeah, that's good to see. Now, if we take a look at the tokenomics of Alchemy Pay, guys, basically there is 9999999 whatever here, max supply. I don't know why they did one short of 10 billion, but they did, and a little bit more than half of that is out right now, guys. So all-time high for Alchemy Pay is about 20 cents, so it's about 80% down, guys. That is not bad. That's quite a discount. Now, I have thought about loading up a little bit more of Alchemy Pay, although I do have quite a bit, but we'll see. I might, I'm not made of money, guys. I don't have a tree that grows money or anything. But Alchemy Pay isn't a bad project. And, yeah, you can see here I do have a little bit, but this is probably a mid-sized bag for me, I would say. And yeah. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin, guys, it is surging right now at the moment. It's at 104,150. It has hit this 104,525 at the moment. And yeah, I mean, we did hold 101,167 here. even though we had that drop a couple of days ago, we still managed to hold quite well. Now, let's see what happens tonight after this press conference. Like I said, you know, the majority of this press conference was pretty good today. So, okay, we did have a couple of negative, you know, messages here, but for the most part, it was good. So I think we're still going to surge up a little bit more here. Now, keep in mind, once we get past this green line, this is a weekly time frame resistance, so it's quite strong. We have this daily resistance, which is, I would say, 7 times weaker than a weekly resistance. So 106, 150 is basically the mark to beat on a daily time frame, and then I think we're going to see, you know, continuation if we can get above that. Now, Ethereum, struggling, still struggling. I don't know why, guys. Really, I mean, I just don't have much faith in Ethereum, you know, but so be it. It does lead to altcoins, unfortunately, and let's put a little trend line here, too, by the way. I think this is just kind of holding us down at the moment. So, yeah, once we get above this trend line, maybe we're going to see a little bit bigger of a bounce. But pretty much this has held us down since, well, middle December again. So let's take a quick look at the, let's get this out of the way. Total market cap here, guys. Basically, it's just kind of consolidating and going sideways. Not much is really happening. In kind of one way, it almost looks like a inverse head and shoulders with a very small shoulder. And maybe we'll get a small shoulder, but this is kind of ugly, guys. I wouldn't say it's a inverse head and shoulder. It's just really consolidating here, basically between 3 trillion and 3.62. Now we need to get above that, guys, and I think that would, you know, start, you know, signaling new all-time highs. Basically, we do have some wicks here, but you know, we need to close some daily candles basically above 3.62. So yeah, let's move on here to the market cap excluding Bitcoin. We do have this trend line kind of holding us down at the moment, and really need to get above that. After we do that, I think we'll go to 1.55 quite quickly. Now, dominance. Bad news, guys. This is a W pattern, basically, and we have broken this neckline. And I said, if we break that neckline, guys, this is the target. So that is new, like, local highs, we can say. Not all-time highs, but local highs, which would be super bad. I mean, if we go up there, guys, I'm going to lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, I don't think we will make it up there, personally. I do think we're probably going to hold here under 59.58, but we're riding that line right now. So it's really a thin line. If we break this tonight, you know, 60.56 is the next real resistance. And yeah, let's see what happens, guys. But it is not looking good with the dominance. Now, liquidations past 24 hours. Basically the longs have been more liquidated than shorts. That's kind of strange to see, you know, when we just had a big, like, shoot up after this FOMC, you know, meeting. So I'm a little bit surprised, but maybe if we put it on an hour, okay, ETH, Bitcoin, yeah, okay, in the last hour it's Bitcoin shorts, but in 24 hours, yeah, it's still, you know, the long. So anyways, still pretty tame here, 326 million wrecked. Not too bad. It's been worse. So now let's take a look at altcoin season. Let me refresh this and see if this updates. No, it's still 47. So we're right on the peaks, guys. Like I said, that was my thesis all along, that we will stay mainly above these peaks once we got above it. We have done that for the most part, but not completely. But right now we're riding that line, you know, with a thin hair, we can say. Now, let's go to the fear and greed, guys. Let me update this and see if that changes to, but it appears, yeah, okay, it was updated. 72 is what it is today. Yesterday was 72. That's why I was a little bit confused, because it was 72 yesterday and today. So, anyways, yeah, kind of just going sideways, guys. Not much going on with fear and greed. Now, taking a look at the bull market peak indicators. Let me just refresh this too, but I don't think anything has changed. Yeah, it looks like it's still 0 from 30, still 100% hold. Don't worry, guys. The main indicator is the Pi cycle top indicator. If we zoom in, still quite far away, I think. So, you know, it is curving up, but it's still going to take time, guys. Really going to take some time. Not much to worry about at the moment. Now, economic calendar. If we go to this and we look at tomorrow, let me get this out of the way. We do have jobless claims, but the main thing is core PCE prices tomorrow. And probably GDP. Yeah, I think these two numbers here are going to be most important tomorrow. And let me look at this week, and let's just scroll down to Friday. I think Friday, yeah, we do have core PCE price index. We do have an FOMC member speaking. We're going to have personal spending, Chicago PMI. So yeah, it's quite a day, guys. Personal spending, you know, all of these could have some effect, basically. Except employment cost index. I don't think that's going to really affect us. But yeah, definitely PCE is very important. And PMI here, personal spending. And yeah, let's see what happens. Now, next interest rate cut, guys. 82% still banking on, you know, the fact that we're going to be still at where we are right now. I personally think we're going to get a cut. I am in this boat here with the 18%. Now, I am only in that boat if we get good, you know, PMI, CPI, PCE numbers the rest of the way until that next meeting. So, you know, the last, you know, PPI and CPI numbers were pretty good. I think even the month before, if I remember correctly, were also good. So, if that continues, definitely I think we're going to get a cut. I think this will reverse, guys. Now, crypto bubbles looking a little better. Definitely, you know, from the past couple of days, I only see what this DEX or whatever is, and Maker and KuCoin token is actually down. I'm kind of surprised to see that. Red, they actually had some settlement with the Department of Justice today that I saw in my email. So I do have something on KuCoin. I'm surprised this didn't pump a lot more. So anyways, guys, if you want to stake your coins, go to Coinando, type in, you know, Bitcoin, for example. You'll see the days that you have to stake. You'll see the limits. Be careful. You don't want to get in any position that you can't get out of, and you know, you can't sell at the right time. So anyways, I'm looking for flexible personally, maybe 30 days at most. So keep that in mind. I think, you know, basically if you're going to stake for 360 days, you just don't know the market in 360 days. That's too far. That's a year. You know, 180 days is even risky right now, even though I think we still have 6 more months. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.